Hello and welcome to our second video preview of a little game called Kuni. This time we're going to be focusing on the battle mechanics, and I am your host for this little thing, Ben Hansen, and I'm joined by
Kimberly Wallace,
who wrote the cover story for the game, and she gave us an awesome demo of the game's story last time. So this is a later save in the game, right, Kim?
Right, because I wanted you guys to be able to see with multiple party members and familiars going on through the battle. The familiars are the little like Pokemon like pets that you will collect throughout your journey, and then you decide and you swap between them. So
okay, and those take the place of other party members?
Yeah, so like if I'm in battle and I pick to go with my familiar, that means Oliver can't do anything for that turn. Until I switch to Oliver. Like, you can be either human or familiar, you just can't, you're not both at once. So
okay.
That seems to be a misconception people have, so clearing that up right now.
And it's nice to see a game with a world map.
Yes.
I know RPG fans always lament the fact that there are fewer and fewer
like
world maps.
Exploration, nice, like you see the treasure glistening, like very Dragon Quest-esque. So you see everybody, you can see your enemies, and the big thing is you can either sneak up on them and get the preemptive strike, or they can do the same to you and get the advantage.
So we're going to skip this cutscene here.
Yes.
Just to get around the spoiler. So are there dungeons too where you can see the enemies, or is it only on the world map?
Yeah, you can see them in the dungeons as well.
Okay.
So like here, they came flying at me because they'll target you as soon as they see you. So at this point, I can either be Oliver, and Oliver is more magic-based, so you want him for strong magic attacks or to heal. He's a great healer. But we have these familiars here, and each kind of have their own specialty, as you can see down there. This little monkey guy.
Hang on, are these enemies that you capture, or do you recruit them in the story?
No, you kind of recruit them throughout the story.
Okay.
As the game goes on, you're able to find them throughout various places, where in the beginning you're just kind of given one.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. And like I said, they all have their own special qualities. This guy, we just actually, later in the game, you can metamorphose them. And so once you do that, you're actually combining you're taking their traits and making them a new version of themselves. You're going back to level 1, but you're stronger than what you would have been if you had never done it before. So it's rebuilding your guys back up.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so right now for this, we have 2 people on screen. So usually I pick my little guy named Mighty. And so with Mighty, I've thrown him out. So I can do a special thing called Cut Loose, which is a special attack, which he'll go back on.
And Oliver just sits back for this whole thing.
He sits back and watches. So this is all, you move across the screen. And right now I'm, telling him what to do. If you hit these characters at the exact right time, you can cancel attacks, which is nice. Also, you'll notice there's little glimpses that, depending on your success with the battle system, that'll appear on the battlefield.
Okay.
So it can restore like HP and magic points and all that, which is cool. So it's like the system's rewarding you the better you do with the battles.
Okay.
So if you're not
gotcha. And this is another person in your party, this lady?
Yes.
And she has her own...
She's Starry Mary.
Starry Mary, that's right. I forgot about her from the last
She's
time.
got her own too, so she does her own thing and controls them. Now I can switch to her if I want to be her over Oliver at any point. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
And can you set what her AI is doing, or is she just going to do her own
you
thing?
can set the tactics and everything. So what's cool with this also is, I want to say with the familiars, there's extra stuff that you can do with them. You have these creature cages.
Oh, that's cute.
And so you can feed them food. So you can only growth, like it says growth limit plus, I'm +5 right now. You can growth them like up to 10. And so I'll feed him, say, I don't have any treats right now, but if I fed him, say, chocolate or something, it might cause his defense to go up. So you can kind of build your characters also through that, which is kind of nice to have as an option as well.
Nice. And do they all level up at the same rate, or is it like Pokemon where you have to train them up individually?
You train them up individually, like throughout.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they all. So I should say this better. If they're all in battle and you win, they all get a set amount of experience. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And is this a tough game?
If you do not pay attention in battles, especially boss battles, you are SOL. Like, just put it bluntly, the problem with it is that you have to know, like, you will use the block button in this game. So many games don't require you to even use defend. If you don't defend in this game and you get unleashed like a deadly attack by an enemy, you are dead. Like, there's no way. Like, I took me some time myself to figure that out because I'm just not used to using at all defend that much. Like, not many games require you to do it. This exceptionally does. This also, like, canceling attacks becomes important. You can counter them if you hit when this blue gauge appears up on the attack screen. Okay. So there's little different things you can do. They're not as easy to pull off because you really have to focus in on what you're doing to hit at those right times. Like, I've done them, but is it always, like, I aim to try to do them every time, but it doesn't always, happen because it's not just 1, 2, 3 easy at all. So.
Right. So to simplify it a little bit, if I had to draw an analogy for this game, it's a little bit of Final Fantasy 12 meets the Paper Mario RPG series. Or how would you compare the battle system?
It's very hard. It's a little bit different of a battle system. You know what? It kind of reminds me a little bit like you're coaching from the sidelines. Final Fantasy 13 definitely. I would kind of 13-2 rather. You're coaching from the sidelines, but at the same time you also have these little pets that you can put into your party who make a difference. Now, of course, here the difference is that you are completely controlling them. Like, I like the free movement on the battlefield because it makes me feel like I'm doing something. Like, say here, I can switch to Oliver right now, and as him I can use his spells, which are really, but you can also move. They can cancel your attack. See how I got hit there and they canceled my attack. So it just depends on what you want to do. Now you have options, different items you can use. You can run away, you can set tactics, like I said, so you have control over her and what she does.
That's nice.
So she can do backup, whatever. I never had a problem with the AI. Sometimes I had a boss battle where I thought she died way too quickly, but other than that, she's been okay so far. And I know you get more party members later, so it'll be interesting to see how crazy these battles become on screen.
Do you know how many party members you can have in a battle at one time?
I don't know yet.
Okay, you've only had 2.
Yeah, I've had 2 so far. I know for a fact, I know for a fact that there are more, but I don't know for sure, like, the exact set number. But I think things will get pretty chaotic, so.
Well, on this downer note, I think that's a good way to wrap up this look at the battle system and how not to play it when you're in the desert area. No offense, Kim.
Next time, don't talk to me while I play.
That's fair. All right, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, everybody.